Shoo. Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Live Wire, and I'm back in the motherfucking building, baby. Oh yeah. So what's going on? Yeah, so it's your boy, and today I wanted to talk about the Xbox One X's launch lineup versus the PS4 and the Pro, because it looks like a repeat of what happened last time we seen the Xbox console come out. The launch lineup for that first Xbox really did a number on that fucking PS4, and it looks like history is about to repeat itself. Now, even though you do see the haters saying, well, the Xbox One X is coming out, and what games does it have? What games? Well, bitch, I'm about to run them down. But before I get to that, hold up. Let me see who's up in I want to open my shit up. Hold up. No, I gotta turn that off. All right, so doing my setup real quick. I'll move that over. Thank you very much. Move that over. Thank you. What the fuck, bro? Move the fuck over. Here we go. My computer didn't want to listen to me and shit. All right, so let's look at this. All right, let me get my YouTube popping. Let's see, what do we have here first? Man, Xbox had a lot of games. Now I'm thinking about it. So, you know what? I want to share my screen. People can see what I'm doing. All right. So first things first. Remember when PS4 came out, we had, well, shit, they only had 2 games. 2 really major exclusives. So let's look at our first thing. God damn it. Wirez. The beauty that was Wirez. Actually, I was playing this not too long. What was it the other day? Maybe a few days ago. Let me bump back over here. Now, this game was amazing. For those that have not played it, I don't know what the fuck you're waiting for. This shit is dope. Obviously, the story is the highlight of the game, along with its graphics. Yes, its combat is repetitive, but we all know this. We know the faces and blah, blah, blah. But at this point, Wirez is, well, one, if you have an Xbox, you should already own this shit. I mean, if you don't, I don't know what the fuck you were doing. Did you fall asleep when they were giving that shit out for free for games with gold? I don't know. But you should already own this game. If not, I believe it's only $20, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, great game, fun to play. It's not going to be the next game you play for the next couple of months, no, but it's definitely one of those titles that there's no movies to watch, and nothing else is really popping off. You can be like, well, fuck it. You know what? Let me go buy this game for like $20, and I'll enjoy this for the weekend. It's a great buy. Now, what we compared this to was Killzone. Chick pop up. Killzone. No, do I have to type the whole thing in? No, here it goes. Shadowfall. Nah, I must have went to the wrong shit because it's all goddamn. Damn. No, I gotta go somewhere else. This shit is horrible. Here we go. This should be good. Cause that shit was terrible. All right, this is kind of slow, but yes, another graphically impressive game. Story not as good as Wirez, but graphically very impressive. And the thing it had over Wirez was it had a more expansive multiplayer. Like Wirez was just co-op. This was actually I think it was 6v6. But you know what kind of the story kind of looked like? What's it remind me of? Not in the actual how the story plays, but like the interest that the story kept my interest was Hardpoint. It was like on that level of being Hardpoint. Like Hardpoint was kind of fucking like, man, I'm just doing this to do it. You know, actually, Hardpoint was worse because graphically it didn't look better than Battlefield 4, and the multiplayer was okay, and that was probably the best thing about it. Like, if you weren't playing Hardline for the multiplayer, man, you got shafted on that single player, man, because that cop story was not like, it had elements that would have been dope if they kept it like that. It was like, oh, you could arrest this person, cool, but everybody else you kill. What the fuck? It's like, yo, I shouldn't I have more people to arrest? Like, I want to feel more like a cop instead of like a psychopath just straight up murdering people out here. But I don't know. It is what it is. But critically, this fared well, better than Rise, even though I would say most fans cared for Rise more than Killzone. So I don't know. It's kind of way it fell that way. On to next. There's only 2 fucking games for PlayStation, so it is what it is. Yeah, let's rock with this. Why not? Oof. Shit looking rough. Good grievies. All right, so anyway, Knack. Good looking game, Pixar-ish, very similar to what we'll see from Super Lucky Tales this the fuck? Oh, okay, this is from Super Lucky Tales this holiday. Visually, it looked like it's a good looking game. There's nothing wrong with it visually. The mechanics work well enough. I just think that the gameplay elements just aren't that. It's not that much depth to it, I mean, the biggest thing is about getting bigger and smaller. I just think that they didn't dive deep enough into it in order to make the game really, really compelling. Not to say that it wasn't difficult, because Lord knows it was. But it was just like, that whole progression that you would expect from a game like this, especially the way they designed it, just wasn't fully fleshed out. That's all. But it fared well enough. Was it average? It was about a 50 something, I think it was, on Metacritic. Maybe it was a little bit higher. I can't remember exactly. But not necessarily I don't even know if you can even consider this a cult classic. If this was a cult classic, there ain't that many people that are in that cult. I'm just telling you. It's just not that many. Shit. Let's see. What's the other game that came out? I'm not gonna go through all the goddamn Microsoft games. There's a lot of them because they had like Zoo Tycoon and some other shit. What was the other shit called? That Connect game where you fight people. I forget what that shit was called, but that shit was terrible. But let's go to Forza. 5 to be exact. This is probably the worst rated Forza in the series, only because it didn't have as many cars as the other ones, and the backgrounds weren't that impressive. I believe they had, if I could even see them, they had like cardboard cutout backgrounds as far as oh wait, maybe we can see them if we run back. Yeah, you see him? Like, damn, that shit is crazy. Yeah, like 3 of the same people. You could tell this shit was a rush job. But like the car, like everything drove well. They had the driver tires, all that shit. It's just that, some of the tracks weren't, like that shit is crazy. You see that shit? It's basically the same chick. She's just wearing, it's 3 of the same right here. Well, shit, I think they're all the same to be honest. They're just wearing, like, she's wearing a black shirt, she's wearing a blue shirt, and they got a lot of shit for that. It's still rated high. I mean, not in the 80s. I think it was like 79 or some shit like that. Because I mean, look, the cars were authentic. everything as far as being a racer was good. It was just the little things like this that they kind of nitpicked on, and some of the other little features in the game as far as modes and shit they didn't really have, and that's what really brought the game down. But like the actual quality of the racing was still, you know, it's still Forza. They're not gonna dip on that. They just didn't add all the little bells and whistles that people are typically accustomed to. It was similar to what happened to Madden. Every time they switch to another generation, it's like Madden, they get to a point where they're all in this generation, and then it comes to its pinnacle, and then they start another generation, and then Madden, they just gut everything and they give you bare bones Madden, and then they have to build it back up. It's like, what the fuck? Because if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't Madden 13. It was Madden, I think they called it Madden 25, right? The one with Adrian Peterson on it. And that shit, nobody liked that shit. But that was Forza for you. And what else do they have? Oh, Dead Rising. All right. Now, you know what? I'm trying to remember when I got Xbox, what did I play more? I might have played Dead Rising the most, to be honest. I played Dead Rising because when I didn't buy Forza 5. I bought Dead Rising. I bought Rise. I bought 2K. Something else. I bought like 4 games. But I had traded in Rise. Like I played Rise, I beat it, traded in for Battlefield 4, played that, beat it. The funny thing is, my cousin begged me to buy Battlefield 4, and I'm like, "You sure you want to play Battlefield 4? Because that shit's wide open." He's like, "No, this shit's dope." Blah blah blah. He played the demo or something. They had something that he played. I'm like, "All right, cool." I buy Battlefield 4 with him. We played 4 matches. I killed like maybe like 12 people playing this Battlefield game because I ain't particularly good in Battlefield. It's just, you know, it's wide open. I'm getting sniped all left and right. It is what it is. My cousin killed like 2 people. And one of them was me because he was on the other team. This shit is crazy, man. It's just like, after that, he fucking traded that shit in and fucking got Tomb Raider, I think it was. It was because he traded in a little bit after. I'm trying to remember, when did Tomb Raider? I think it came out in like March or something. If I'm not mistaken, you know what? I can't remember, but I think Tomb Raider came out before Titanfall, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it did. But yeah, I remember he traded that shit in. But this game, Dead Rising, was the shit. I played the shit out of this game. Actually, to be honest, I like this game more than I like Dead Rising 4. What the fuck? Where's all these shits? Yeah, overall, like this was a better game than Dead Rising 4. Dead Rising 4 was cool. But I think what made this game more fun is, one, they had the co-op. You know, even though I didn't play it like that often, most of the time I played it by myself, but the option for it being there was cool. Even though, you know, Dead Rising 4, they have the 4-player co-op, and I played that maybe like, I don't know, 6 times, and then after that I was like, I think I'm good, because I did everything that I could possibly do in Dead Rising 4. I beat the shit out of that game. In this game, I beat, how many times did I beat Dead Rising? 3, maybe like 3 times, maybe. But the characters were more interesting. I think that's what, like, even though, you know, the funny thing is, some people bitch about the characters in Dead Rising. But if you're gonna have that type of game, you should have those type of characters. Dead Rising 4 didn't have any of that. Like they had all these crazy ass characters in Dead Rising 3, like this fat chick that lived in a buffet that fucking farted on her scooter. That shit was crazy, man. But like wild shit like that. They had a lot of different characters. Or that wrestler, that muscle bound wrestler chick. Like they had a lot of shit like that. But then when you came to Dead Rising 4 didn't have any of that shit. So they just went for a straight, forward story. Not that it was bad. It just I just like Dead Rising 3 better. Some people disagree and they like Dead Rising 4 better. It is what it is. But 4 launch games versus 2. And that's what you're looking at, man. Like PlayStation, they didn't have a great launch lineup. Oh, you know what? My fault. PlayStation guys would be angry at me if I didn't mention Resogun. I showed the 4 Xbox games that were major, so I got to show this Resogun game. Now, this was like their go-to game. I'm not showing no damn indies for Xbox, though. I'm not going to do it. Because we had Max and the Curse of the Brotherhood and some other shit, but I'm not doing all that shit. So this is their big shit. Actually, this looked just like that damn game that came out the other day, man. Oh shit, I don't know what the fuck it's called. But that PlayStation game that people are talking about, that I thought it was like some big shit game. It's like this shit. Except for it's like a guy running around on the floor doing the same shit. But I mean, it's not bad. It's cool. But it ain't nothing to be like, oh, this is like a must-play game. No, it's all right. Like this is, I don't know, this is cool, but I don't know. It's like for people that like those Space Invader type games, like this was cool to me when I was a kid, and this was what was popping at the time as far as video games go. But like playing this shit now, I don't know. It depends, man. If it was on my phone, I'd be like, oh, this shit is butter. Like I get to sit in the doctor's office or whatever fuck and just, play this shit while I'm waiting. Cool. DMV, don't worry about the DMV. I can rock out on this shit. Yeah. But like on my console, not so much. I'm just saying, not so much. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. So now moving on to, so that was basically all right. So I showed you the PS4 games that came out. It was these 3: Resogun, Killzone Shadowfall, and fucking Knack. And then Xbox had Rise, Dead Rising 3, Forza Horizon 5, Rise Son of Rome. And what am I missing one? There's something else I showed. Fuck, I can't remember. Damn it. My memory slips me. Hold up, I just gotta look back myself. What the fuck? Oh, really? That's your everything? I guess that's what's it. Yeah, because Rise was the first one I showed. All right, so it's 3. That's what it was 4. Fuck, I can't remember. Yeah, because I don't count like local cycle and shit like that. I can't count that shit. The fuck else was it come out? You know, look in the chat. Maybe they got some ideas. I can't remember all the goddamn games. No, I think everybody else is sitting with me on this. All right, so it's 3 versus 3, from what I can remember. But the 3 that we got from Microsoft, and granted, yes, whatever that game is called, Resogun, that is a damn indie. But hey, they touted it as AAA, so fuck it. I'm gonna put it on the list. I'll be nice, I'll let them. I'll give it to them for that one. But anyway, now moving on to the Pro. Now, this is gonna be horrible because I gotta remember all this shit that came out. Fuck, what came out with the Pro? The Last Guardian. What else? I don't think it was just The Last Guardian. Bird Dog. It was Bird Dog. And God, I know there was another game that came out. It had to be. I don't count the Japanese games because nobody bought them. At least people bought Bird Dog. Come on, man. I gotta really watch this whole commercial? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fuck. Let's go. God damn it. Bird Dog. All right. All right. So watch some guy play this shit. I don't know who this dude is, but he has a lot of followers, or a lot of views, I should say. No, he got a lot of views and lots of followers. I never even heard of this motherfucker. Whatever. But yeah, critically acclaimed game. It got really good reviews. Even though it was buggy as all fuck. But a lot of people just said, you know, they like the story and the art style, and they gave it a pass on the gameplay and the, you know, technical issues. So, you know what? I can't even be mad at that. I'll be like, hey man, if y'all like the game, thought it was dope, then cool. It is what it is. But yeah, man, The Last Guardian. This was the PS4 Pro's launch exclusive. I'm trying to think. I think that was it, man. I don't fucking remember anything else. I don't remember anything else coming up for the fucking Pro. I'm trying to remember, man. Man, that's just crazy that they don't. The DLC? No, something else had to come out. God damn, I can't remember. I don't think anything did. Shit. Oh, you know what? VR came out. Because I was like, yo, what the fuck is there was no other games? Because all them damn VR games come out. But I don't count them shits. Not everybody bought. Only 1 million people bought a VR. That shit don't count. But yeah, man, that's what we're looking at. You know, fucking PlayStation, PS4. They launched with, I mean, they even launched a day and date. That shit came out in like, was it October? I think it was October. So PS4 Pro came out in October. Last Guardian came out in like, I think it was December, if I'm not mistaken. It was either late November or December, some shit like that. But now this year you have the Xbox One X comes out with Super Lucky Tail platformer. Right? And yeah. Actually, hold up. Yeah. Put that up. All right, so Super Lucky Tail platformer should be, well, from what I'm hearing, it's pretty solid game. Very neck, well, it doesn't look like neck, obviously, but you know that kind of bubbly art style, cartoonish, you know, Pixar-y type of game. So looks all right. That's one of their 4K 60 frames per second exclusives. All right, you got Super Lucky Tail. Then we also have Crackdown, game I'm really looking forward to, especially after a couple. Like the trailer doesn't look as good as what I'm seeing from actual people playing the game. Like when I'm looking at, like, if you go to these guys' gameplay, it's real solid. There's a couple of YouTubers that got to play the game. Their gameplay looks real good in comparison to the trailer that they showed. Because in the trailer, everything's going fast. You can't really see what's happening. Yo, when they showed off that black hole gun that's called Singularity something, That shit is crazy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to that shit. That shit was hot. Like when he sucked everything into that shit, I was like, yo, this shit is serious. All right, let me see if I can find that shit. He like shot that shit at a bunch of cars, and that shit was crazy. Is that it? Yeah, that might have been it. Is that it? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, actually blow that up so you can see it better. That shit was hot. Watch this shit. And he's actually playing with Doc Cupcake right there. That shit crazy. Yo, that shit is wild. Like, look at that shit. Yo, that shit's crazy. Yeah, I can't wait for that shit, man. That shit looks nuts, man. Oh man, I can't wait for that game. But yeah, so that's title number 2. So already, just with these 2 titles, the Xbox One X has the PS4 Pro beat. All right, you know, because I showed you Super Lucky Tales and I showed you Crackdown 3. You know, Crackdown 3 isn't the most graphically impressive game because obviously it's cell shaded, but it does have nice textures and shit like that. And you know, what it is, it does show very well, especially if you look at multiple streams. Don't just go look at the trailer because it doesn't do it any justice. Why Microsoft used it that way, I don't fucking know. I guess I don't know, but it looks better when you look at other people's gameplay of it. It just does. All right, next one. Let's go to Forza 7. You know this game is fucking rocking. Shit, this game by itself could beat out. What game is this? Wolfenstein? What is this? Oh no, this gotta be Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty. All right, so Forza. This is the shit. A lot of good stuff about this game. Like the shit that was so impressive to me was like when you're driving the trucks, man. I think I'm gonna be driving this shit from the inside. That's where the shit like it. Yeah, it looks good outside, but inside when they go do that inside view, that shit looks wild. Like that shit is the type of shit that make you want to get a car set up and be like, yo, like this on VR probably looks insane. Probably looks absolutely insane, especially with all the detail that they put in with like, you know, you see the wire in the back. Like, look, you see this wire back here just bumping, like moving. Oh, that shit looks crazy. And this shit over here is moving too, man. Like, yo, this shit wow. Yeah, but this Forza probably is going to be like the best Forza Motorsport game. And Forza 6 was dope, and that shit got like a 89 Metacritic. So I'm pretty sure this shit about to get like a fucking 90 something, especially after as well as Forza Horizon did. You know what I mean? Like this shit's gonna be popping. All right, so that's game number 3. Last game on the wait shit. What was the last game? We got 4 games. Uh, I think it was 4. You got Super Lucky Tail. We did that one. We did Crackdown 3. This is Forza 7. And I'm trying to remember. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think PlayerUnknown Battleground launches with this. I'm pretty sure it does. There we go. And that'll be its 4th exclusive that comes out with it. You know what? Let me do Xbox One. Do they have gameplay for it though? I think they have. I don't see any gameplay. I'll just have to go with the trailer. All right. So PlayerUnknown Battleground when it comes on after this damn commercial. This shit actually looks hot. I've seen live streams of this, and it's not as visually impressive as the actual trailer is. So it looks like they did a lot of work as far as like bumping up the visuals. Because I've seen the PC versions on Mixer, and I'm just like, it looks all right. But when you look at the trailer and then you look at the actual gameplay on Mixer, you're like, hold up. There's a definitely downgrade in quality of what I'm looking at on Mixer versus what I'm seeing on this trailer. So more than likely they put this bitch in 4K with all the little bells and whistles on, and the shit looks hot. I must admit, this shit looks hot, and it's exclusive for the foreseeable future. We don't know how long that is. It might be a few months. It might be a year. It might be the whole time the game's on console. I don't know, but that's 4 exclusives right there that PlayStation didn't have. Now, I think PlayStation gets Lawbreakers this year, so I guess that'll hold them over. Even though I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know about that Lawbreaker game. I don't know. But yeah, man, 4 games. So it's a lot to be excited for, man. It's a lot. And I can't wait, yo. So let's look at the comment section, see what y'all think. 4 games to the 1, I think PS4 Pro had. It got beat out both times, man. Xbox beat out PS4 when they originally launched 3-2, or was it 4-3, whichever it was. And it gets beat out again 4-1 when it comes to Xbox One X and PS4 Pro launch exclusive. So yeah, Xbox is doing that thing again. All right, who's next? What's up, man? What's popping? David, love what you're saying. Keep it up. Thanks, man. I try to bring some clarity, to some. Most of us we know, but there are people out here. I would say that they just try to ignore the facts. They go based on their emotions versus on what's really going on. But it is what it is. Other things, what's going on? Mike, what's good? Is that it's my man live back in the motherfucking building. You know it. We're like, no dry land. What's going on? Halo Storm. Yo, what's popping, man? What's going on? Let's see what's going on. Dead Rising was really good and underrated. Yeah, you know what the thing about Dead Rising 3 is? That with the X, it probably should run better as far as its frame rates. So that'll be interesting to check out and see. Even though I didn't really feel, I know it had frame rate issues, but I didn't really. The only time I really saw the frame rate issues is not when the zombies were on screen, when you were blowing up like thousands of zombies on screen. That's when it kind of slowed down. But I don't know. I just want to see the difference, see how things improve on that game, because it's still a fun game to play. I might play it again for the 4th time because I enjoyed it that much, man. I didn't collect everything, so I always can have an excuse to go back in and do shit. Let's see. Ahmed, what's going on? Dr. Gauntlet. Anything that's not God of War, Halo, or Forza won't sell well because the lack of mind share and marketing. Maybe. But I think they got a chance. I think they have a chance. Super Lucky Tail, I think they have a chance, especially to sell that to a younger audience, and the game is only $30. So I think that game will do really well. And if they slap that shit on the Xbox, I don't know, would they? That's a good question. Would they? Would they? Would they? I don't know. Maybe it's not a game they would slap on the Xbox because it doesn't have the recognition. But I think they might give it a shot with a trailer, maybe mixing it with Minecraft. Now that would be smart. Like do a Super Lucky Tail Minecraft pack bundle. That would be smart because then you have two titles that you're appealing to your younger audience. So kids play Call of Duties too, so they'll wind up getting that as well. Let's see. Kurt, what's up, man? What's going on? DJ Singh, what up? Let's see. Xbox One X gonna support 70 games versus PS4 Pro. Yeah, we're gonna see. There's gonna be a lot of replayability. One for Xbox One X. You're gonna see a lot of people buying games that maybe they held off on for the X, and there's gonna be a lot of people that are going back into playing games that they already bought for the X. Like I'm definitely gonna be playing Gears of War 4 again. I'm definitely going to be playing. I'm waiting for them to repatch Halo, so I'll play that, the campaign again for I think it'll be the third time or the fourth time, one of those. Obviously all the Forza Horizon 3. Damn near did everything you can in that game. Actually, I might play that shit later on. You know what it is? I was gonna play that. I was playing Forza the other day, but they had me on this shit where you had to do like 20 laps. I was like, fuck. Can't right now because I just finished a race that was like 20 laps. They want me to do another one that's 20 laps. I'm like, nah. I can't do 220 laps back to back. I gotta take a break. I had to play something else. But yeah, man, that game should play. All those games should play really well. It says, let's see. Oh, you're talking about the Super Lucky Tail? Yeah, man, I got bundle ideas for days. Look, this is what my bro. It's every day with these motherfuckers, I swear. Yo, man, I don't understand it. It's like I had no problems today. Yo, they could have called the house the whole day. My ass was at the DMV. No calls. All of a sudden, my ass do a video, and it happens every time. It's every time. It never fails. It never fails. Let's see. Yeah. So back to my bundle ideas. Yeah. So Super Lucky Tails mixed with Minecraft. Great bundle idea. Appeals to your younger audience. Then on top of that, I would say, that's a good one. Maybe I don't know if Battleground Unknowns is going to be a box game, but Microsoft may advertise it as just a digital only with an actual. Actually, I don't think Microsoft has does really box games like that anymore. To be honest, because I bought the Xbox One S for Halo, and all that shit was digital. I ain't had no disc in that bitch. Since I owned all those games, I just mailed those shits to my boy. So he got those shits. Let's see what else. Actually, you know what? That's not true. I think one of them was a disc. I just can't remember which one. Maybe it was Master Chief Collection. I think that one was a disc. All right, but let's see. I would do Battlegrounds. Damn, what do they have as far as a shooter? They don't have any shooters this year, so Battleground is the only shooter they have. Did they have a shooter that came out? I don't think any shooter. Did they do any shooters? The Division was last year. Oh, you know what? They could do Ghost Recon because Ghost Recon came out in March. So if they wanted to, they could do it. Since they still have the marketing deal, even though they don't use that shit. They could do a Ghost Recon Battlegrounds bundle because those games play rather similar. I mean, one is just straight multiplayer, and the other one is getting a multiplayer. I don't know, something to think about. I don't know if Microsoft would do that per se, but you know, obviously they're gonna do Assassin's Creed, but what the fuck are they gonna mix with Assassin's Creed? That's a good question. They could slap an exclusive with that shit, but which one? That is the question. Maybe they do Assassin's Creed and Game Pass. Maybe that's what they do. So they do. Ooh, actually, hold up, rewind. Let me go back. For that Minecraft bundle, that's what they need. They need to do Super Lucky Tales, Minecraft, and Game Pass in that bundle. There you go, kiddies. Enjoy that shit for Christmas. All right. Now back to what was the other shit? I said Battlegrounds and Ghost Recon. I guess they could do. You know what? Fuck it. Every console, just like they used to do with all the Xbox games, they gave you 14 days of Xbox Live. They should give you 1 month of Game Pass, or 1 or 2 months of Game Pass. I'll probably do one, more than likely. I'm not gonna do two. We'll do 1 month of Game Pass for anybody who buys. Actually, you know what they should do? They should do the 14 days of Xbox Live and Game Pass for all new games, and they should do, if you buy a console, do the 1 month of Game Pass. I think 3 months is too long because at that time, motherfucker, if they on it enough, they could have beat hella games in 3 months. That's a long time, especially if you hardcore gamer and ain't got shit else to do. Shit, you could beat everything up in that motherfucker. But 1 month, that should be good enough for somebody with a Game Pass just bought a console. Yeah, that should be straight. All right, so I will bundle Game Pass with everything. 1 month for every console. Then what else? What other bundles could we do? We could do the Ultimate Forza bundle. That will work. So you get Forza 5, Forza. You know what? Shit, I don't know if they're gonna do that. Only because fucking Forza doesn't, like, they do bundles, but they never do all. They hardly ever, I should say, bundle all their games because motherfuckers play them shits all the time. Like most Forza, I don't think Forza has gone under. I think the lowest I've seen it was like $25, maybe. Shit, it might have been 30. And I'm talking about Forza 5. I'm not even talking about Forza 6 or Forza Horizon 2 or none of those other games. But I'm thinking you do Forza Motorsport 7 bundle with Forza 3 DLC. I think that would be nice. That's a dope bundle right there. So you get both. So that's the racing man, the guy who's a racing gamer, like that just came over from PlayStation and just was like, fuck this Gran Turismo. They ain't doing shit. You know, I'm tired of this bullshit. And they get the Forza package. So give them Forza Motorsport 7 with the full complete version of Forza Horizon 3 with both the DLCs, right? Bam, there you go. And if you don't want to buy a console to get that, they should sell both for like $80. So for $80, you can get Forza 7 and Forza Horizon 3 all DLC for $80, And if you want to get everything with the bells and whistles, you pay $120, because you get, like, if you wanted to get the ultimate edition of Forza Forza Motorsport 7 with the VIP and all that shit. But then on top of it, you want a Forza Horizon 3, but you want all the DLC. So you just pay, basically you paying an extra $20 for Forza Horizon 3. I mean, that would be technically what you're paying, but just because you're gonna be paying 120, that's a dope deal right there for the holidays. Because separately they're gonna cost, like, because more than likely they're gonna do like the complete Forza edition, and that's just gonna be like $60 for the holidays. So and then if you buy Motorsport 7, that's gonna be 60. But if you get them together, that'll be 120. That'd be nice. What else? What else should they do? Let me think. Let me think. So that was 3 bundles. That's the Kitty bundle, which is Minecraft, um, Lucky, Super Lucky Tales, and obviously Game Pass that comes with everything. Then you got the shooter bundle, which is PlayerUnknown Battleground, Ghost Recon, and the Game Pass. Trying to think, man, what else could they do? I don't know if they're gonna do another Halo one. They already did Halo Death. I don't see them doing another Halo bundle. And they already did a Gears one, because they did Gears last year. Ooh, check this out. They might do a 4K bundle. 4K bundle. For the Xbox One X. So these are for anybody who's new to Xbox. They do the 4K bundle. That means they get Forza Horizon 3. They get Gears of War 4. They get Minecraft. They get fucking, what's the other game? There's another game. It's like Minecraft and some other shit. Hold up. I can't remember all the damn games was in that shit. There's like one more game. What the fuck? Hold up. Let me see. What y'all saying? Yo, Mike, what's up, man? Prophet, what's good? Yeah. All right, hold up. Damn it, I'm trying to remember. What the fuck? Can't remember this shit from mine. Hold up. Open up another window. Fuck it. It should pop. What the hell? It should be up in here. Oh, that's what it was. Halo Wars. Oh, wait, hold up. They got this one too? I think this is right too. I think Dead Rising's in there too. Should be all these games. Recore as well. Interesting. Heard about the new Project Cars and Crackdown sounds. Should be really good games, even if the graphics aren't the best. Crackdown, yeah, Crackdown looks like the shit, man. That shit's gonna be popping. Like I've been watching people play that shit, and people are having a blast. And it's the art style's cool, man. It's similar to like people looking at The Last Guardian, like or those artsy games, like or like any of those artsy games. Like things don't have to be ultra graphical. I mean, as far as photorealistic to look good, they can still look good, like cartoony. Because like the next Borderlands is gonna look the same. It ain't gonna be like, I mean, yeah, it'll probably be polished a little bit better, but for the most part, those games are still gonna be cell shaded. So it's not like that shit is gonna change. Let's see, but yeah, so these are the games we're looking at. Actually, man, you know what? Man, it's a lot of 4K games, man. Because these are older 4K games that are coming out. Then you got the games that are already coming out this year. So I don't even know if you can call that a 4K bundle. Shit. Fuck. What would you do? Huh. Um, hmm. Man, that's a good question. That is a good question. Uh, let's see. All right. So, well, what I'm thinking is, 4K bundle. All right. So, all right, if we're gonna do a 4K bundle, right? Maybe we'll do everything, obviously everything that's made specifically for 4K. So we'll do Forza 7, definitely. We'll definitely do Gears 4. Um, we'll also do man, I don't know about Halo. They haven't really spoken about it yet, so I don't know. Um, would you put Crackdown in there? I don't know. Because yes, it's in 4K, but it's not like it's going to look photorealistic. It's cell shaded. You know, it's only going to look but so good. I don't know. That's a good fucking question. Um, and then I don't know if you put Halo Wars in there because that's a very specific type of fan looking for that. Lady Foxfire, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know what we should put in the 4K bundle. Oh man, so many good decisions of games, man. It's just fucking hard. Like, which one do you leave out? Like, because I'm saying the 4K bundle should at least have maybe like 4 games in there. So we already all right. So we're definitely going with Gears and Forza Motorsports. Do you put 2 Forza games in there? Is that overkill putting Forza? We already have a Forza bundle with Forza Motorsports 7 and Forza Horizon 3. So do you do overkill and put another double Forza in there? I don't know. Or maybe do you just do with the 4K bundle do a taste of everything? So you do Forza Motorsport 7, Super Lucky Tales, um then you do Gears of War 4 and damn. And I guess Gears of War would be the only. Damn, I'm trying to think what else. Maybe throw multiplat in there. I don't know. See, I don't know how I feel about that because um, I don't know which multiplat would you put in there. Do we have any shooters? Well, no, because Gears is a shooter, so that should count for that. All right, so you got a car game, a kitty game, Gears. Damn, that's a good one. I don't know what the fuck to put in for the fourth one. I don't know. Suggestions. What should I put in for the fourth game? In this Ultimate State of Decay. That's not coming out yet. We gotta wait on that shit. That comes out next year. That's next year's bundle. We talk about this year. Mike, that is next year, sir. I need a better option. What's coming out this year? Let me see. Damn, man. Um oh, Cuphead. Ooh, that's man, listen. Mm. Ooh, you know what? Oh man, listen. All right, now you fucking with me because now I gotta go back and fucking redo my kitty bundle. I didn't remember Cuphead. Shit. All right, hold up. All right. So this is what we'll do. And it cuts down the cost because Cuphead is only a $20 game, so therefore we're not losing a lot of money on that either. Cool. All right, so we got damn, that's a lot of variety there. So we have the 4K bundle, which will be Forza Horizon 7, Damn, how much is this shit gonna cost though? This shit ain't gonna be fucking. This is gonna be with the X. So this shit is gonna be like this shit. Bitch is gonna cost like $100 more. So that's gonna be $600 for that. So you're talking about Forza Horizon 7. We said not Crackdown, but Super Lucky Tales, right? Well, that's $30. We said Gears of War 4. That's probably another $30-$40. Then you have fucking Cuphead. So that's 4 games right there. You know, bam, there you go right there. Or what we could do with the ultimate 4K bundle is let the person who's buying the game choose any 4 games that are 4K. That might work too. So they'd be like, all right, you only could choose 1 new 4K game, and then you could choose 3 either cheaply priced 4K games or older 4K games, or anything that's like, or they'll probably have a list like everything that came out last year that became 4K now. You can choose, like if you wanted The Witcher that's now on 4K, you could get that, or you can get like Cuphead or Lucky Tales or Recore or some shit like that. So yeah, there we go. But that, oh shit, I forgot about Cuphead. Damn, it's a lot of games, man. That's a lot of fucking games, and we didn't even talk about the real multiplayer. Shit, because there's a Need for Speed dropping and fucking Need for Speed Battlefront 2, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed. Huh. Sorry, but what else is there? Dishonored, but I think that's DLC if I'm not mistaken. I think that's DLC. Oh shit! Lady Fox. God damn it, I forgot about Shadow of War. What the fuck? That was too many games. How the fuck you gonna find the time to play? Hold up. Damn, now I gotta make another motherfucking bundle out this bitch. Shit, now I gotta make a Shadow of War bundle. All right, here we go. Now we gotta do the fucking Xbox Shadow of War bundle, where you get Shadow of War 1 and Shadow of Mordor. So you get Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor. Jeez, this is a lot of damn games. God damn it. It's a lot of fucking games, man. Where the fuck we find the time to play all this shit? Shit's crazy, yo. All right, so, man, that is crazy. Yeah, you got seven Fire Shadow over here laughing his ass off. Man, I know, man. Shit's crazy, yo. And Zero Net and Subs Net. Yo, man, shit's crazy, man. It's a lot of fucking games, bro. I forgot about Shadow of War. Jesus. There's a lot of damn games, man. I can't, there's no way I can buy all these games and play them in fucking the holiday season. There's no way. I'm just have to pick and choose which ones I'm gonna get and which ones I'm not. But geez. All right, so we got the Shadow of Mordor bundle. Wow. How much would you charge for that? Well, Shadow of War shouldn't cost anything. So I'm assuming that it should keep if you want to do a bundle for that, and these are all like Xbox One S's I'm talking about. Even though you can get that shit in 4K, blah, blah, blah. But I think for anybody who gets the X, you should probably, what Microsoft should probably do is give them an option of 4 games. So they get to pick 1 new game and 3 older ones that are $40 or less. I think that's fair. And just give them you don't even have to give them the fucking physical disc. You just give them the digital code and shit. I think that's fair enough. I mean, I don't know. It's up to Microsoft to decide what's what. Do they want to make it physical, digital, whatever the fuck? But I think that's fair. And Game Pass comes with everything. 1 month of Xbox Game Pass should come with every console bought. 14 days of Xbox Game Pass should come with every game sold from now on. They gotta push that bitch like they did Xbox Live, which I believe they are. So I mean, to me, that makes a lot of sense. So you got a brand new Xbox owner. You gave them 14 days of Xbox. You gave them 14 days of Xbox Game Pass. You know, so yeah, that to me that works. That works really well. So I don't know. I guess they have to decide what they're going to do with the Xbox One X as far as like, are they going to do something different? Are they going to give more Xbox Gold, like maybe a month, 3 months of Xbox Gold? I don't know. Especially to somebody who's new to Xbox. Or they're going to do a year? Who knows? I mean, to them, I mean, for one, everybody who owns Xbox, a lot of people that already own Xbox are going to get Xbox One X. It is what it is. I mean, we're already invested. We already know what we like, you know. But then you're going to have a lot of PlayStation guys coming over that are hardcore. Just I want the best graphics, and those guys need Xbox Live and shit. They haven't had it in a little bit, even though they're used to paying for shit. So we'll see. I don't know. Microsoft got to figure that shit out. But yeah, man. All right. So we got. Oh, now I gotta go back to my kitty bundle. All right, kitty bundle. So we got Xbox One S. We got Super Lucky Tales in the bundle. We got Minecraft in the bundle, and now we also have Cuphead in the. Wait, hold up. You know what? Hold up. I don't even know what fucking Cuphead is rated, because if it's rated M for mature, them kids can't play that shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. Parents will still buy that shit. But as far as Microsoft, they can't bundle it together, because otherwise the extremists will come out and be like, "You gotta save the kids! You gotta save the kids! How you gonna have that shit around?" Then fucking Jim Ryan's gonna come out, "See, I told you, I told you." So you just gotta be careful, man. All right, let's look at this Cuphead. I gotta see what this rating is. Has a rating. Might be too early for that shit. I don't even see a game, to be honest. Okay. I don't know. I don't think. I don't think it's gonna be rated mature. I just don't. I don't think so. From what I'm seeing, I don't see anything that looks like it's, that it's something that, like, there's no nudity or anything in here or anything crazy. So I don't see why it shouldn't be E for everyone. So as far as I see, you know what? Cuphead should be in the bundle. So we have, man, if I ain't had shit to do, I would actually make a fucking bundle out of this shit. Like put Xbox One S next to Cuphead, Lucky Tales, and what's the other one? And Minecraft. Put that shit in the bundle. Yeah, that should be tight. Yeah, the Minecraft shit. Yeah, that shit is hot. My thing is like, yeah, them kids ain't gonna be buying that shit. Look, man, I love me some Xbox, but I ain't giving no damn kids no Xbox One X. Hell to the no. Hell, like showstopper shit. Hell to the no. Them kids ain't getting no $500 console. Fuck out of here. Nah, but this shit would be a good ass time. Yo, what? Listen, man, anybody getting an Xbox this Christmas is gonna have, especially with their kids, they're gonna have a fucking blast, man. What are you talking about? Look, they got 4 games that kids could literally play. Like you got Cuphead, Minecraft, and Super Lucky Tail. And Super Lucky Tail is something. I mean, adults playing Minecraft might be a little bit, like what the fuck, because unless you're really into like building shit with your kids like that. Like, I mean, not everybody's gonna be all that interested. Kids get it because they do that shit in school. Like, I think a lot of parents that their kids are into Minecraft don't understand why. It's because a lot of these, if you don't notice, a lot of these schools, not all, but a lot of these schools use Minecraft as a learning tool, especially for programmers. So it's like, all right, we get these kids building shit now. When it comes into the future, maybe they don't do game design or no shit like that. But guess what they're used to? They're used to using a computer and utilizing tools in the computer. So then maybe they don't do game designing, but they do some form of graphic designing. So they have some idea of how to do some things. You know, it's just a learning tool. It's no different than fucking Harry Potter and shit. Like I remember, like I never really got into Harry Potter like that, but that was my brother's shit. But it was a tool. They used Harry Potter, story of Harry Potter, to get the kids to fucking read. It all, that's all it was, and it became huge because of it, because people really enjoyed the stories. Parents enjoyed reading the stories to their kids, and then the kids took up the mantra, you know, the mantle from them of reading Harry Potter and read it to themselves. Like my little brother read Harry Potter in one sitting. Like you know how cats play a video game in one sitting, but like then fucking get up and just play the game for like hours on end. My little brother did that shit with Harry Potter. Like he bought that shit. My mom took him to the store. I think he had the book, bought it at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He didn't go to sleep. I was looking at him like, Bobby, what the fuck? Why you all tired of this shit? It's like I was reading Harry Potter. I had to know what happened for anybody else. Like the shit was serious. Ain't want nobody to spoil the book for him. So everybody in their group was trying to read the book as fast as possible before school came. So he was like, actually, you know what? I think that shit came out on a Friday, if I'm not mistaken, because I think they did have an issue with kids like trying to read that shit in school. So I think it was purposely done that the book came out on like Friday so they could read it the whole weekend or some shit. Because I remember he was reading that shit. He was into that shit. That shit was at the fucking dinner table. I was just like, Jesus. This guy is into this fucking book, man. It's just wow. Yeah, but like, you know, it's a tool, man. And basically it's the same thing what they're doing with Minecraft, man. I mean, it's not something I get. I didn't get Harry Potter like that, but I understand that, something that you're exposed to sometimes can become an obsession, you know, and it's all good. All right, so what's next? I'm getting both of my kids 17 and 14 Xbox One S. Jesus, man. Well, I mean, hey, you're getting them both of Xbox One S? Their own? Man, shit, can I be your kid? You just giving out $500 consoles and shit? That shit is crazy, bro. He said 2 terabyte bundle. I don't. Maybe they'll do 2 terabyte bundle. I don't know, man. I mean, if they do one, I'm not getting one. I already have a 5 terabyte hard drive that's nowhere near being filled, and I got like mad games on that bitch, and that shit's still not. Well, you know what? That's not fair to say because I actually have two hard drives. I got one. Hold up, I have. Actually, no. I only have one. I have one fire. Yeah, that's right. I did have 2 externals, but I took one off and I used it for my laptop now. Let's see. But yeah, man, that's crazy though. You about to spend a G. Each kid gets an Xbox. Shit. That's what's up though. But yeah, man, that Cuphead, that's gonna be the shit. He's like, I don't care if it has no memory. I already got external hard drive. You know what? I feel you on that. It doesn't, to me at this point, it doesn't matter if it doesn't have memory because I already got enough memory on my external hard drives. But so it's cool with me either way. Yeah, because you know what? I don't know. I just don't. Even with my internal hard drive, I don't load anything. I think the only thing that's on my internals are my apps. That's literally it. That's the only thing that's on my internals are the apps. So like all my movie apps, all my, like my wife likes having fuck's that, Comedy Central and shit like that. All that shit's up there. But everything else, nah, I ain't got nothing else up there. Let's see. Oh, Kelvin, what's good? Minecraft 4K graphics pack for Xbox One X. Yeah. Yeah, that does look nice, man. I'm not even a Minecraft dude, but I can see the difference though. It's like they made the pixels tighter or something. So it gave it, you know, just I don't know, it looks better. I mean, it's still Minecraft, but it looks better. Let's see. Mm-mm. Oh shit! All right, so Hailstorm's about to buy 8 terabyte or 10 terabyte hard drive. Shit, what is that, like 250? Because my shit at 5 is like 125, I think it was. But that was a while. That was a while ago. Hold up, am I making dinner today? Trying to remember. Hold up. Oh yeah, I'm making fast food. All right, cool. I ain't gotta cook nothing good. Made some shrimp yesterday, but I don't feel like that's Wednesdays. I only cook heavies on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, we doing pizza or some instant shit, and Friday nobody's cooking shit because it's Friday and we ordering out. I think this Friday's Chinese, so I'm happy. Last Friday wasn't bad either, though. We had what the fuck we had last Friday? Shit. Um, we had something. The fuck was it? It wasn't. Was it Colombian? Oh man, I can't remember. I can't remember. All right, let's see. Oh shit, I went too far. Let's see what's next. Oh, you said two terabytes is barely enough memory. Yeah. Well, you know what? The worst case scenario for me is I could delete some shit, to be honest, because that's what I was doing before. But as of recently, I just stopped doing it. Because obviously I have a 5 terabyte hard drive. But at this point, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, some of these games I have on there, I know I'm never playing them shits. I just download them because they're free. It was like Chinese. What? Hell yeah. I get the same thing every time. You know why? Because I like it. I like it. You know what? That's not true. Sometimes I switch it up. But most of the time I get wonton soup, uh, chicken and broccoli with garlic sauce, and pork fried rice. That's what I get. And the egg roll. Because that's just the combination I like. Now when I go to like what's that other place? When I go to like PF Chang's or some shit like that, I might switch it up and get something else, or I don't know, get all fancy and shit. But when I go to my spot, the place I normally go, I get the same thing: a large wonton soup, chicken and broccoli with garlic sauce, and some pork fried rice and an egg roll. Because that's what the fuck I like. My wife likes to switch it up. Ooh, you know what? I feel adventurous. I'm gonna get this. So I ordered the same shit. She ordered something different, and she's like, I don't like it. I'm like, man, it sucks. She was like, you think I should order something else? I'm like, I don't know, but I don't want to waste it. I just bought this. I'm so angry. Like, why are you just sitting there eating? Because I ordered what I wanted, and it's good. Because I didn't fuck up. I know what I like. It never fails. Yeah, man. I just stayed trying true. Last time I ordered some Chinese food that I didn't like, I went to this restaurant and they had like something called mango chicken. And I ordered it and I was like, this is not what I thought it was, But it ain't their fault. It's just that I thought it was something else. So I had to just fucking eat it. It's just like, fuck. I ain't one of those people that just fucking send shit back. Like, I can't stand eating with motherfuckers that do that shit. You go out somewhere and they look at the picture and then they order the shit and don't like it. They be like, yeah, it tastes bad. Or it was like, well, why does it taste bad? Did you know what it was going to taste like? Well, no, I didn't. It doesn't taste the way I think it does. Well, now you know, motherfucker, eat that shit. Like, don't be taking shit back. Like, yo, fuck that, man. You ordered the shit. You fucked up. They did it. You eat that shit, bruh. Like, yo, otherwise I ain't eating out with your ass no more. I ain't gonna be eating with motherfuckers getting my shit all spit in because you want to take shit back because you done fucked up. Fuck that. You're like, yo, and that shit sucks, man, because they gotta make that shit. Now, if they fucked up, I get it. They fucked up. But if you fucked up, nah, man, you just eat the bullet, and that's a lesson learned right there. You don't order shit you don't fucking know what it is. All right, so next one, Rodney. I went on my Chinese food chant. A tangent right there. Rodney, what's going on? I used to work for Microsoft as a senior programmer. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, man, that's what's up. I don't know. I know anybody that work for Microsoft. Not directly. Probably like, because Microsoft outsources certain things. So I had people that did like physics stuff and shit like that. So that's what I went to school for. I went to school for physics. Even though that's not what I do now. I do graphic design, but I originally went to school for physics, and that's what I thought was cool. But man, I learned the hard way after graduating. I was like, yo, all these jobs are boring as fuck. But you know what the funny thing was? You sitting in school, you in class, you're like, man, these labs are boring as hell. But fuck it, getting a job as a physicist, it'll pay bills. Yeah, but not how you think it will, man. Like, the crazy thing is, like, I've learned the hard way. Just because you're the smartest person in the room doesn't mean you'll be paid like that. And that's the God honest truth, yo. Yeah, yo, you got the smartest motherfuckers in the world getting paid peanuts compared to people that are just doing management. Like, that shit is crazy, yo. But like management jobs, you don't got to be the smartest person in the world. You just got to know how to deal with people. And not to say that that's not a hard job to do, because it is. Because just because you're smart doesn't mean you know how to deal with people. Everybody has their values in a certain way, but like that's just something I learned. Like, yo, if you can't communicate with people as awesome as you are, as talented as you are, as a scientist or whatever, that value is extremely minimal. Because if you can't work with other people, we can't really do much with you, because everything's team based, especially the higher you go. Shit is just the way shit is, man. But a lot of these people that think, oh, well, I'm super smart. Guess what, motherfucker? There's a lot of smart people out here. Like, you ain't the only one, yo. Let's see. What else is up here? It said Halo 5 and Gears of War 4 already over 100 gigabytes. Oh man, that shit. Yeah, damn, that's each too. Well, that's because they constantly putting shit in those games, man. Those games are fucking huge. Like, Xbox games are just big like that, man. They're gonna get anything that's I wouldn't say all, obviously, but most of their primary exclusives, they get tons of content. Like, you buy a Halo game, you're getting a shit ton of content. You buy a Gears game, same thing. Forza game, same thing. Sea of Thieves will be the same thing. I wouldn't doubt if State of Decay is the same thing, because they're trying to have a world that they build on as well in there. So I wouldn't doubt that either. Yeah, so I don't know. It's different. You know what? That's what you see in the difference between these Xbox games, PlayStation games, to be honest. Like, a PlayStation game is meant to be built, played, and then they move on to the next thing. Like, they're not really doing too much adding on to that game, expanding the life of that game. It's not really meant to do that. Like, as good as an Uncharted is, its DLC is finite, right? They're not gonna just keep on funding it, because that's one, people don't play it for its multiplayer. So, like, other than building onto the story, which they've done for the legacy, and that shit is expensive, because that's why they're charging you like $40 for it, or whatever the fuck it costs. It's hard to do. And the other thing is, well, they didn't really do much to it, because it looks the same. It's not like you're getting Uncharted and it's better, looks better than Uncharted 4. No, it looks the same. You just have different characters and pretty much use all the same assets. So, but it's just different. But not one's better than the other. It's just different. Let's see what else. Oh shit, I went too far. Went too far again. Oh man, I can't wait. As Rodney said, when you get Xbox One X, you're gonna love it. Believe me. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I'm about to get all the bells and whistles. I'm about to get a 4K TV. I'm gonna get the Xbox One X. Man, I'm getting everything, man. Getting everything. I think this is what my dilemma is. I think for Christmas, I'm gonna ask for, because most of the shit I get, I buy, right? But for Christmas, I'll likely ask for Assassin's Creed, because I don't need to play that shit day one. And I'll probably ask for, what else I ask for? Whoo. Let me see. Damn it, I'm gonna have to buy my wife some jewelry this year. Asking her for all this shit, man. All right, so I'm thinking Assassin's Creed and what's that other shit? I'm debating on Forza. Like, should I buy it? Should my wife buy it? Trying to think. I know I'm getting Crackdown day one. I know I'm getting Cuphead day one. Star Wars Battlefront, I'll wait on that. Just because I just wait on it. I know I'm not gonna play it that much. Only way I'm getting that shit day one is if my boy gets in. He's like, "Yo, we got to get it day one." But if he ain't saying that shit, I ain't. I'm a week. Let's see. What else? I might get Super Lucky Tail because it's gonna be $30. You know what? Yeah. I get Super Lucky Tail. I'll get Cuphead. Well, actually, no, Super Lucky Tail comes out the same day, but Cuphead comes out the 29th. So I'll be playing that earlier anyway, whatever. Super Lucky Tail and Crackdown. I think I rock out with that. Yeah. Thank you. But how do I have the X and not play Forza though? That's what I'm saying. I might have to just get it. I might just have to get it. I don't know if I can wait. Even though I will have Forza Horizon 3, and yes, it's going to look better, but it's not going to look as good as Forza 7. Might just have to get. But see, the thing is, if I get Forza 7, I got to get the $100 one because I already made the mistake of not getting the $100 Forza Horizon 3, Forza Motorsport thing, and I spent more money doing it that way when I should have just bought the shit at $100. So that's the dilemma. Decisions. I don't know. Think about it. I'll think about it. All right, let's see. Who else is up in here? Cyrus, yo live. You got my tweet about how this whole 60 frames per second versus 30 frames per second is like colonial Europe conquering. Oh, you know what? Hold up. I gotta check. I'll check on my phone. Because I don't know what the hell people writing on Twitter. I don't want that on the screen. Sometimes people be writing some crazy shit up there. Let's see. What the fuck is Puerto Rico talking about? Should I forgot about this game? I don't know. Let's see. Oh man, this might be way down the line. I gotta look for this shit. I'm looking. Oh shit, he bought. Actually, you know what? Shit, I don't know. I gotta ask Bone if we're doing whatchamacallit tonight. You know what? I ain't see anything yet, but maybe Maybe we're doing DirectX. I gotta get them to rein in the time, man. They be trying to make 3 hours the average. I'm like, shit. I damn near beat Phantom Dust on fucking DirectX podcast because we gone there so long. That's like the one time I play on my PC is when I'm doing the DirectX show because we going there for like 3 hours minimum. So I just be like, I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna be on here for a while. Might as well pop on Phantom Dust because my PC is strong enough to do it. Anything else, I can't really play on here. Like it's either a sacrifice. I gotta put like I can have Quantum Break on here looking super crispy and like ultra settings, but that shit frame rate would be dog shit. I couldn't play that shit for shit. And Forza Horizon, I can't play that at all on my PC. It just don't work. Like it's all jittery. It's all fucked up. Like it just like I would have to have dog shit graphics in order to play that shit on my PC. Like straight up shitty. Because I only got like 4 gigs of RAM. You gotta have like 16. Well, no, you gotta have 8. I got 4, so that should be chugging. Because my PC ain't for fucking videos and shit. I rarely do videos on here. I mean serious videos, not like YouTube shit. I'm talking about like serious editing. I don't have to do that shit like that. And I definitely don't do no 3D shit. So my computer didn't need to be that fucking powerful. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, did I go too far? Damn it. I keep on rolling past this shit. Let's see. Oh, Foxfire left. All right, Fox. She probably left like 5-10 minutes ago, though. I'm looking at shit all late. He said, what kind of games do I like to play? Man, Rodney, I like to play anything, man. I'll give anything a chance. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if they had Mario Kart on fucking Xbox, I'll play that shit. I'm not saying I'll play that shit every day, but I play it. Like, I just want to get a Nintendo for it because I don't like the games that people get Nintendo for. Those games I don't care for, like Zelda and shit. Like, don't get me wrong. If Zelda was on Xbox, I might play it, But to me, it's like Rhyme, and I didn't buy that shit. And it's not that I think Rhyme's shit game. It's just one I got so many goddamn games. I gotta finish more of them. Like between Game Pass with all the fucking 360 games I ain't never play, and the fucking it's not that many in the Game Pass. It's only BioShock Infinite. Is Assassin's Creed in there? No, we just got Assassin's Creed. We got Assassin's Creed 3. I didn't finish that shit. My brother bought that shit a while ago. I played not even halfway through. Maybe got through the first 20% of the game and just stopped. I got Assassin's Creed 4. Yo, I was playing that shit. I was looking at this shit and I'm like, yo, I understand it's not as real. Cuphead. What the fuck am I talking about? Sea of Thieves isn't as realistic as Assassin's Creed. But I'm looking at Assassin's Creed Black Flags. I'm like, yo, I think y'all are tripping. Like, I think people are looking at Assassin's Creed Black Flags looking better than Sea of Thieves from what they remember of Assassin's Creed Black Flags. Because I'm looking at this shit right now. That shit does not look better than fucking Sea of Thieves. I don't know what kind of fucking shit you smoking. Yeah, the graphics are more cartoony, but like even graphically, that shit don't look. It doesn't look more impressive than Sea of Thieves. I just, hands down, it don't. I'm looking at the shit. It does not. But yeah, man, I dabble with anything, man. I play all kinds of shit. I'll tell you, last night looks like a good game. I'll definitely play that. Ashen looks like a good game. I'll play that. Shit, I play PlayStation games too, man. I played Uncharted. I played Uncharted 1 and 2. I didn't play 3. I played Infamous 1, 2. Obviously, most of these games I played when they were older. So Infamous, obviously 2 looked a lot better than 1. Played The Last of Us. That was probably the one I liked the most. I like The Last of Us more than I like Uncharted, to be honest. Uncharted is okay. And you know what? Uncharted just reminds me of Tomb Raider the way it used to be. That's what it is. Like Tomb Raider to me is like Uncharted evolved, and Uncharted is like Tomb Raider how it would have been if it never evolved, like the way it played. Like kind of like you just kind of go like forward, 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 forward. There's no real backtracking in Uncharted. Like once you leave an area, that's it. You ain't coming back. Whereas Tomb Raider, you can go back and forth. It's more like a semi-open world game versus Uncharted. Um, but they're both good though. Let's see. Oh Jesus! It says Halo Star said the 4K version of Gears will probably be above 100 gigabytes. That's crazy, man. That'd be crazy if it's 100 gigabytes by itself without even all the maps and all that shit. That'd be nuts. That's crazy. He said, "Oh, Spian said Cuphead is gonna sell crazy. Yeah, it's $20, bro. It's $20. That shit's gonna sell like a motherfucker. Because I mean, there's at least 1 million people that want to buy Cuphead. At least 1 million, right? And then you're gonna and that's only on Xbox. I'm talking about. I'm not because Cuphead is not only going to Xbox. Obviously, it's on Windows. So people that are Windows PC gamer, I mean, or PC gamers, are gonna buy Cuphead, even though they hate Windows. I hate fucking Windows. I hate Windows. I don't own the Xbox. I don't need an Xbox. Fuck blah blah blah, blah. All that bullshit, right? They'll fucking bite the bullet just to play Cuphead. Now the super cheap ones, no, they'll wait until Steam announces they come into Steam because I think Cuphead's coming to Steam at some point. I just don't know when. But yeah, the ones that care about, they got to hold up their I hate Xbox flag, and no matter what, I just wait for shit to go to Steam and then I'll play it. You know, those guys won't buy it there, but everybody else, they'll be playing that. I wouldn't be surprised if Cuphead sells 2 million in the holidays. That wouldn't be surprising. You know. Let's see. Let's see. All right, Halo Storm, I holla at you. Let's see. Other Zinks. I'm buying Forza 7 October 3rd. Yeah, man. You know what? I'm also debating whether I'm getting 2K, NBA 2K. I might wait on that shit. Maybe that's what I do. I'll wait on one of them. I'll wait on that game. Because I'm going to be honest, man. I bought NBA 2K17 this year, and I barely played that shit. Barely played that shit. It's mostly because I usually play against my cousin, and due to the fact that he didn't really play this year, I didn't play this. Well, no, he didn't buy it at all, actually. So he didn't buy it. So therefore, I didn't play it. So it was just like, I didn't even play the story mode. I really didn't play that game, to be honest. And I bought that shit day one. Oh yeah, I looked it up. I saw that game. Skull and Bones looks it looks better than what's the game I was talking about? Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It looks better than that, but the only problem with that game, you can't get off the damn boat. You're stuck on that shit the whole game. It's not like, you know, I would have thought it gave Sea of Thieves a run for its money if they actually let you leave the ship. You just had more of like instead of calling this Assassin's Creed Black Flag, just call it, same thing. You call it Skull and Bones, but just give it like a open world type thing, like you'd be on the ship, not on the ship. But they didn't, so I don't know. Yeah, man. Yeah, right now I'm looking. That crackdown is the shit I want. Madden 18, I'll wait for because I suck at Madden. So if I'm gonna suck at a game, regardless, I'm gonna just wait for it to hit the vault. Battlefront, I don't know if I'm gonna wait for it to hit the vault per se, but I know I'm not buying it day one. Like I said before, unless my boy is like, yo, we definitely are gonna play that shit. So, but Cyrus talking about State of Decay 2 looks legit. Yes, I can't wait. I heard a lot of good shit about State of Decay 2, man. Like they're talking like the shit that they're talking about being able to do in that game is awesome, man. Like the fact that you could have somebody in your that could be like, all right, like you basically it's a game of pros and cons for the players. It wasn't like that before. So the NPCs were just NPCs. Like they had their skill sets and that was it. Like that's but they didn't have it was all pros, there was no cons. So now it's like, all right, you can have a dude that's your chef in the complex, but you know, he's always sick or some shit. So then if he's always sick, he can tend to get other people sick because he's cooking your food. So you got to make a decision like, yeah, everybody will be fed and they won't be hungry, but at the same time you end up with like, so say you have a cook, right, and it'll be like 100% of your camp is fed because your cook is good, but the dude is always sick. So then, therefore, 40% of the people you can't even use because they're always sick because of the food, because he's like always sneezing in the fucking pot and shit like that. So it'll be some shit like that, man. Or it'll be like they're talking about some dude was he's a fighter and he's really good at fighting and doing that shit, but he snores, so people can't sleep. So therefore, you know, like half your group or a certain amount of your group is always tired and shit. Like this shit is hot, man. And then you got the, you know, all the other in-depth features and the simulation as far as like, you know, now cars don't come with gas. You gotta go fill your cars up with gas. You gotta plan food because you're gonna run out at some point. Like to me, that shit's hot. Yeah, I can't wait, man. It's like the real Walking Dead simulation game. I don't understand why Walking Dead. Well, the Walking Dead and State of Decay, they just need to get together, do some DLC. And I know the Walking Dead wants to do their own thing, make their own games, and profit fully off it. But it'd be nice if they get like a Forza type DLC deal where they can do something specifically for the Walking Dead. That'd be hot. But yeah, man. Oh man, it's 5:30. All right. But I'm gonna have to get up, y'all. This was fun. Talking about ideas as far as bundles and you know there's all kinds of shit as far as the launch games of Xbox versus PS4. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a good holiday. Shit, there's so many games coming out, man. It's nuts. It's fucking nuts, man. But I can't wait. But this is your boy Livewire, and I'm out this bitch, baby. Peace.